What's up, everybody? It's that guy Skimpy. Hey, I've been getting a lot of questions about the hybrid grass jig and what components to use. So I'm going to try to make this a short and sweet video, and I'm going to show you what I use for the, matter of fact, I'll just show you what I made with this one right here. So yeah, let's get to it. Mold. This is the 5-inch one. So first of all, here is the mold, the hybrid grass jig, model HGJ-4-A. The 4-cavity mold. They have the 3/8, the half, the 5/8, and the 3/4. I fished the 3/8 a little bit, but man, I'm loving this half. I'm not using it mostly as a swim jig. I'm mostly flipping this jig. And like I said, the half is what I have the most confidence in. I did try to swim the 3/8, but I just can't wait until they make a little bit smaller sizes. If they make this thing in a 1/4, man, I'm telling you, it's going to be my #1 swim jig. But as for this mold here, I'm using the 1/2 ounce the most. All right, so here are the hooks that I'm using. Victory hooks. For the 3/8, I was using a 4/0. And for the 1/2 ounce, I use a 5/0. If you look at the mold here, they recommend a 3/0 for the 3/8 and a 4/0 for the half. But I like to upsize my hooks as much as I can. Therefore, for the 3/8, I was using a 4/0, and for the 1/2 ounce, I was using a 5/0. These hooks here, it's the Victory hooks 10886. All right, so we're gonna place the hooks in here, and I'm going to show you something here. Like I mentioned, I use the 5/0 for the 1/2 ounce. I like to upsize all of my hooks as much as I can. I'll put a 4/0 in there just to show you. This is the size they recommend, and yes, the 4/0 will work great, but like I mentioned, I'd like to upsize. So here's the problem with upsizing the hook with the 3/8. They recommend the 3/0 hook. Fits in there great. Okay, so here's the issue. I'm going to take the 4/0 and put it in the 3/8. And it doesn't want to stay in place. So what I do is I put a little piece of tape on here and I keep it into place. So give me 1 second. All right. So I put a little piece of tape in here and the mold will shut and everything just fine. Lines up and everything. So you have to put a little piece of tape on there to hold the hook into place. And like I mentioned, that's if you upsize the hook, which I recommend using the 4/0. Yes, you can use the 3/0 like I showed you in there. It fits in there perfect. But I like to upsize my hooks. And for you to upsize the hook, you need to put a little piece of tape in here to hold the hook into place. Okay, so now that we went over the hooks, and this right here is a 1/2 ounce. Now that we went over the hooks, we're going to talk about the eyes. So the actual eyes that I used on this one are these. It's the Perfect Perch. And the size you want is a quarter, which is 6mm. The 6mm fit the 1/2 ounce jig perfect. So for 1/2 ounce, you want the quarter, which is 6mm. And once again, this is the perfect perch color. I love these eyes, man. These eyes right here can go on almost every color and will look great. So if you want to mimic this color here, which is a great color, I'm going to show you the skirt material colors I used. I did use a black weed guard. I'm thinking I should have used a green pumpkin, but it's whatever. So I'm going to show you these skirt colors I used. I just used 1 tab of each. This one is watermelon. Here's the item number if you want to order it. And then I used 1 skirt tab of this, which is amber with green and gold. And then there's the item number. While we're at it, we're going to talk about the head color. If you notice, there's some flake and stuff in there. And that flake and everything matches the skirt perfect. So here's the color I used for the head. It is a melon copper. This is actually one of the newest colors from Do-It-Molds. This is definitely a must-have. Let's show it again. Look at that. It's like a watermelon with the copper flake. Goes perfect with the watermelon skirt and that other skirt. Such a beautiful color with those perch eyes. Come on, man. It's perfect. Okay, so there it is. Hopefully that cleared up some of the questions. Like I said, I get a lot of questions about what hook to use and what eye size. So there it is. Man, this is one of my favorite jigs now. I love the poison tail and I love the brush jig. But man, this hybrid grass jig is amazing. I'm telling you right now, for flipping, this is amazing. I actually made some chatterbaits using this mold as well. When they make the smaller sizes and they make this in a quarter, it's going to be the best swim jig on the market. You heard it from me. I don't care. That when they make the 1/4 ounce of this hybrid grass jig, that's pretty much all I'll use for a swim jig. Anyways, all right, guys. Hey, I appreciate you watching. Thank you for all the subs, all the comments, all the likes, all the shares. I appreciate you all. If you like the that guy Skimpy merch, go to 1hundoclothing.com and pick up your snapback, your hoodie, t-shirts, crew necks, and he's gonna come out with some more merch as well. So all right, guys, thank you for watching. That guy Skimpy. Please subscribe.